Hey folks, it's Betsy Sue and this is my story. My last video was about a amazing way that God showed up for me, a big way, a powerful way, bringing an eagle to my window to let me know that he was present with me, that he could hear me, he could see me. Today's story is about the same thing, about that he's ever present with us, but sometimes it's with smaller matters, and that's what this story is about today. So years ago, I lived in Texas. My husband and I were there, and we were invited to a music festival, and I had never been to one before. It was in a beautiful ranch and beautiful countryside, amazing food, people, big pavilion. I was super excited. And there was artists that I had only heard on radio. I had heard their names. I had heard their songs, so it was a big deal to us. Anyhow, we sat down. The first concert was about to start, and just really excited. Once the music started, however, I realized very quickly that this was not going to work for me. Everyone else around me seemed to be fine, but being a person who's very sensitive to loud noises and things like that, I knew I was not going to make it. The noise level was so loud to me. So I leaned over to my husband. I was like, I got to get some earplugs. Like, this is really, really loud. And I asked him if he knew if we had any earplugs in the car. And he said, I don't think so, but you can, let's look around. We'll go to the first aid station. So I got up, I went to the first aid station, explained my predicament. I was like, it's super loud in there, and do you guys have any earplugs? And they were like, no, that's a really good idea though, because a lot of people have mentioned how loud it is, but no, we don't have any. So I was really disappointed. I really wanted to enjoy the day, and so I just stopped and prayed. I was like, Father, I really need a pair of earplugs, and first aid doesn't have them. So I started asking around people that were passing by. I was like, hey, crazy question, but do you happen to have a pair of earplugs? No, nobody had any earplugs. So I did go to our car and I started scrounging around. I mean, you know how when you're looking for extra change or something? I was down the seats, I was in the console, I was in the glove compartment. And then I went into the trunk. I'm like, I've got to find a pair of earplugs. So I went through the whole trunk, looked through all the nooks and crannies, no earplugs. So I was disappointed, and I remember slamming, putting the trunk down, and as I looked down, there was a pair of earplugs at my feet. And it wasn't like someone had tossed them. They were laying perfectly side by side, and when I picked them up, they were clean. They were not used. It wasn't like someone had used them and discarded them. It was a brand new pair of earplugs. And I don't know if you think that's crazy. I don't know. But I was so amazed, and it's funny, we pray about things and then when it's answered, we're amazed. But I was like, wow, like God really cares about the little things, the seemingly really little things in life. Like, I need a set of earplugs. And he provided those for me, and I went on to enjoy the day, and it was a great time. And I just think it's a great story to share with other people. Don't ever think that a matter is too small to pray about, that it's too small to ask God for simple little things that you need and just going about your day. So I hope you find this encouraging. I hope, once again, it's a story to build up your faith that God is there, he hears you, and he cares. Thanks for watching.